How about Gandersnitch, the Goblin's Allegorical Emporium?
I like the Goblin's Allegorical Emporium. I like that idea. I like saying it.
Now this one will hopefully get your sustainability juices flowing. Organic armor.
Organic armor. Now that's interesting. I would think that most armor would be... Is armor made in a way that is non-organic?
Do you intend to walk the paths of the Wattlestone Garden and the Labyrinth?
There's a labyrinth this year. See, there was not, as far as I know, a labyrinth last year, and I like labyrinths. David Bowie and babies crawling around them and stairs that go all different directions. I like labyrinths, yes.
What would you do if you found David Bowie inside the labyrinth?
If I found David Bowie inside the labyrinth, I would say, what the F are you doing at the Faerie Festival, David Bowie? But I would be happy. I mean, I wouldn't reject... I mean, who wouldn't come to the Faerie Festival? David Bowie might be there. I think David Bowie will be there. I'm excited to meet David Bowie today. Wish I brought an album to autograph.
Now I hear there is not just fairies, but a very special fairy, the Queen Fairy.
The Queen Fairy is awesome. I'm a little frightened of the Queen Fairy. She's intimidating. She's very tall, and she rides around on her horse, and she looks... I'm sorry if you're listening, Fairy Queen, but you look angry, and I don't think... I always thought the Fairy Queen was supposed to be really nice. I mean, I know you take the pictures with the kids, and you smile at them, but you always... Maybe I've done something to anger you, I don't know. But I am excited to see the Fairy Queen, and one of my goals is to get an interview with the Fairy Queen, because I think that's a big deal at the Fairy Festival. Like, that's the biggest get of the Fairy Festival. If you can interview the Fairy Queen, you are like Tom Brokaw of the fairy world. Here we go! We're at the Fairy Festival. We are ready to Fairy Festival activities. Let's go.
You're ready to ferry, Joshua?
I'm ready to ferry. Woo! Woo! Found the Fairy Queen. I found her. She's right over there. We're gonna try to go get an interview. We know she's busy. There's lots of people waiting to talk to her, but hopefully she'll take the time to speak with us. So we finally found the Fairy Queen, but she's going to do a thing. I don't know, she has ceremonial responsibilities, and then there were all these kids. They're gone now, but she has to leave in like 30 seconds. So we can't do the Fairy Queen interview now. We're gonna have to do the Fairy Queen interview later, but there's lots of other things at the Fairy Festival, and we're gonna come back. And she promises Her Royal Highness is gonna grant us some time sometime. You know, we tried to use, like, we're from WSKG, how cool is that? And she was all...
So I happen to love the Fairy Festival because of the beautiful amount of creativity. It's a place where people can come to and let themselves explore the inner worlds of their personality and be whatever they want to become and enjoy the play with other people. It's just crazy. It's just a creative ball of enjoyment.
What gives you the right to control this river crossing?
We say so.
What do you mean you say so?
Trolls, that's what trolls do.
Well, but, you know, somebody could just walk across over there.
Well, they get wet, they can go across. We got this nice fancy bridge, and when you go across, you can see the giving tree, and then there's some more trees, and then the other tree. And if you're really, really good, you'll see the flying invisible salamanders, which nobody's seen yet.
The flying invisible salamanders?
That's right.
Are you sure you didn't make those up?
No, I'm not smart enough to do that.
Oh, that's a good point. But, like, what if I want big wings? What if I have a long flight? Like, these look like they'll only take me across the river. What if I, like, have to go over state lines?
Well, you know, if you're smuggling wings across state lines, that may be a federal offense. I don't know.
Oh.
Someone always asks me if they spit. They spit at each other, but not at people.
They don't spit at people. In fact, they give people kisses sometimes if you're really...
I bet he would give you a kiss.
Another kiss. Hang on. Let's see if I can get a... Oh, so cute. You guys look like you're Christmas elves or something.
We're on solstice break.
You're on solstice break. Oh, that's why you have got the coconut and the what's in the...
It's Mrs. Claus's special nog.
Mrs. Claus's special nog is in there.
We're gonna go get more.
Yeah.
Solstice break.
Well, that's delicious. That is really tasty. I would like some more of that, please. Thank you. Do you have like a laptop or a smartphone?
What's that?
It's a thing that goes on the website.
Oh yeah, my human. He manages all that stuff.
Oh, wait, you've got a human.
Yeah, he's my manager.
Oh, he's got a manager. Yeah. Got an agent. He's got a manager.
We have to, we have to be taken care of.
I understand. The moment has arrived, my friends. The Faerie Queen. She has generously granted an interview. I'm here with the Faerie Queen of the Faerie Festival in Aquagga, in Broome County, New York. First of all, let's start with the basics. What is your name?
Why, I'm just the Faerie Queen.
Just the Faerie Queen.
But of course, I am the representation of all magic as it combines within this realm.
Oh, well, that's pretty impressive.
For 3 days, we let the fairy realm come to life just in this wonderful little spot of the woods. I maintain the balance of all power. For if our world is magical and is at peace, so is yours.
And is that difficult to maintain the balance of all the power?
Have you met the trolls?
Faerie Queen.
First of all, we're a bunch of grown-up kids. We want to play, and one of the greatest places to play is inside of our imagination. Behind these walls, as I'm sure you've seen, is a bunch of imaginations coming together and making something amazing, and that's really what this is about. It's everything that's fun. It's everything that's fun is behind this wall. If you are a kid, if you have kids, if you're a kid at heart, if you've ever been a kid, you should come here and have some fun.
I actually was wondering about this because it's kind of rainy today, and the weather was gorgeous last year, and I thought, I hope there aren't less fairies, and then I thought, fairies can float. Oh my god, look at how muddy it is. Oh my god, that Elantra just almost... Oh no!
Yeah. Love doing this shit to skirt.
Your alpaca wants to run away. You should let the alpaca go, I think. Back into, where the kids are. Back with the friends. Okay, bye. Bye. Anything to say? No. No kiss. Oh, no. Bye.